Libra, hey there cuties, Melissa here to do your timeless love reading. This is for any placement of Libra. I am going to speak to you like you're a Libra sun sign though. But anyone is welcome. Anyone who just felt drawn to the title, anyone who has Libra anywhere in their chart, any sneaky mother effers. No. Somebody's hiding their feelings, I can tell. Somebody's not being forthcoming about something, probably feelings. But any cross watchers are welcome. Everyone is welcome here. But I am going to speak to you like you're a Libra sun, and I'm going to favor Libra sun signs here. Okay, that's what I do. I love everybody, but I'm here to support Libra sun on this video. Okay, I like you so much. This is a love reading. We're going to be looking at the energy you bring to the connection, the energy the person you have in mind brings, as well as a potential outcome and an overarching energy, anywhere from single to married and anywhere in between, whomever you have on that sweet little Libra brain of yours, okay? Anything you need to know about me, Libra, you can find in the About section of my channel or my website, which is linked in the About section or in the description box below. Let's get at your love life. The energy that you bring to the connection that you have in mind is the Temperance card. I like that. Your person also doing some healing with the Four of Swords and their energy. And we do have the Page of Pentacles in the outcome. I like all of this. The Three of Wands means there could be delays. We could be in delays at this time. Sort of doing this healing, this work, this really getting ourself to be a balanced whole so that we can come into connection together. And the outcome is where that kind of comes into fruition. I love all of it so far. Again, I don't think it's been easy. I think you guys have both been through some battles, some sort of going through it, which, and again, I don't think necessarily outwardly going through it. I think internal going through it, connecting to your spirit, being your spirituality, really trying to do any healing that is left to do inside. And with the Six of Swords, it does seem that you are willing to go through whatever choppy waters that entails. This is about somebody willing to go through the choppy waters instead of trying to get around or go over a bridge, or this is somebody who knows that the only way to actually get to where we want to go is by going through all the things that we've endured. We, have to feel that. We have to, honor it, understand it, and then really learn to, and then we get to our paradise, to the calmer shores, if you will. The Knight of Wands really does signify that. And I feel like you guys have been going through that Nine of Wands energy for quite some time. And the Three of Wands kind of does signify it as well, is that there's just this one last kind of final push where you are needing to be, it's almost, I keep getting this, and I think I've gotten this with you guys, but on the Nine of Wands, it's almost like you just have to stand still. It's like you don't really get to push any further. This is the last push, is kind of just allowing the universe to bring in all of your blessings, which the Three of Wands does signify, or the God, the creator, whatever you want to call it, your higher self. You've done all the work that you need to do. You've followed every cue, every call of your own. You've really done the work on healing your internal wounds or yourself. Listening to your spirit over your logical mind, which I think for of all the air signs and all the intelligent signs, I think you guys do have a easier time listening to your spirit. But it isn't always the practical way of doing things. It isn't always, well, that doesn't make much sense in logical terms. And I feel like that's, you've really avoided listening to your logical mind and really listen to your spirit with that card there. Listening to your heart over your head. And I think that is important, especially in a love connection, is that we don't jump to any conclusions that our mind, our logical mind might be, well, this must be this way because this is the only thing that makes logical sense. And your heart's like, no, baby, this is not a logical situation. This is a situation where two people are trying to do some healing, it looks like. And things may not look the way that, would have been written down in a book, or would have been maybe written down in a book is actually pretty practical, or pretty, might be, but the way that things have been told to us that they should look. This is a different looking situation is what I'm getting off of it, which a weird message, okay? I'm going to try to move along here, Libra. I love y'all so much. I don't know where this little accent's coming from. That's for one of y'all from the south or something. Anyways, we got the Four of Swords here. Weird message. The Four of Swords in your person's energy is about them doing the same thing, just really trying to connect fully to their higher self, their spirit, God, the creator, and listen to, instead of trying to force things with our egotistical abilities, which we do have the ability to force things Believe me, I always talk about this and people think I'm talking down on the ego. Well, I am. I think the ego is a piece of muck, right? But we all have one, and we all have one to overcome and battle and to kind of out muscle, okay? And I feel like doing that is the hardest part. But once we do out muscle our egotistical desires, and it's not even desires, it's like our self-doubt, our well, this isn't working, so I'm going to go back and go do things the way that I was told I should do them. I'm not trying to scare anybody. Well, I'm not trying to scare anybody. That's the reality, is that fear will stop us from attaining our dreams. So I'm doing the opposite. I'm trying to do the opposite of scare people. Is like that there is this point where our logical mind says, okay, it didn't work out, we're going back. And again, I don't know why I feel called to say, if whatever you're doing is, you're not in the ground yet, right? You're still going, then it's still working, and you don't need to turn around. And God says, please, give me time. Patience is required, but I'm working on it, and it is going to work out. Period. I know it doesn't feel that way now. That's what I'm getting right now. It's an interesting message. The outcome here is the Page of Pentacles. This is sort of a three-dimensional offer. This is something that is in the 3D. This is communication for sure. If there has been no communication, this is it could be an apology, could be, we'll see. We'll get more on all of this, okay? I did see the Queen of Wands. I do feel like a magnetic attraction, some sort of connection where no matter how much time has been here, no matter how patient we've needed to be, the connection still feels just as stronger than it did the day of the connection's original. That moment when you meet somebody and you're like, wow, that's different than most things that I've ever been a part of, people, places, and things. This was just like, I didn't realize this kind of a feeling could happen as a human being. And then whatever, I don't know where I was going with that, okay? The Two of Wands, that's just what I'm getting off of this. Very strong connection. That's what I'm getting. And then you took time apart. You were I almost get the sense of going away from them going away from you, whatever it is, to get over each other, to heal from this connection. And the healing's been done, the getting over each other. We've had plenty of space and time, and the connection still feels just as stronger than it did the day that you met, okay? Weird, I can't get over it. Okay. The 2 and the 2, so you got the 2 of Wands and the 2 of Cups. I do feel like that is about taking action, but then you have two cards that are the opposite of taking action, the Hermit card and the Temperance card. Both very healing, but definitely need for patience. And with the 3 of Wands and your overarching energy, whatever this connection is not in a hurry, okay? It's about, this is your other half, so we'll wait a lifetime if we have to. Of course, of course, we're always connected in the spirit world, and no, but also we're human beings who we do have an ego. We do have a we have a third dimensional life here. And it's stating that, or I'm getting this feeling of, okay, yeah, yay, we're already connected, but I want to hold this person. I want to smell their skin. Weird message, is what I'm getting right now. And the skin smelling is coming, and this introspection is almost done. I almost feel almost a bit of isolation, but that you're kind of waking up from that isolation and ready to fully connect again. This is what I'm getting right now with the 2 of Wands, about taking action, making, kind of making a decision. I think you've made a decision. I think you've chosen you, and I think that's why this connection is coming in. Let me get more. Yeah, instead of continuously chasing after someone, you went inside and did the work that was needed there, is what I'm getting. And your person is ready to take action, okay? They are possibly at a distance from you with the 6 of Swords here. I don't feel like they're moving away from you. I feel like they have. I feel like you guys have separated and are coming back into connection. Just with the 3 of Wands there, with a lot of these cards, is making me feel that way. I feel like you have done the time to, taken the time to separate and do the healing needed. If this is a brand new connection for some of you, I do feel like they're at a distance from you for sure. And again, both of you have been doing the healing that's needed in order to come into a loving, healthy connection. It's mandatory. If you want to come into a connection where we're not accidentally hurting each other because of our past hurts. When we are in pain, emotional pain, and oftentimes we don't even know we're in emotional pain. I like to give these examples. If you have any road rage issues, if you get hot-tempered easily, or if you shut down and you don't show any emotion easily, that's another way. I'm an emotional gal, so I likely will get revved up or get offended easily or something like that. When I'm needing to heal something, But sometimes maybe you as an air sign with your needing to heal something, you may shut down and isolate when you have things to heal. And not feel like communicating with anyone. So those are some, hey, maybe I have some emotional pain left in there. Whatever it is, if you can go back and think of any of your situations in life that have been painful and there's still pain there and it still aches a bit, cry it out, write it out, rap it out, sing it out, whatever it is that you do to heal and feel emotional pain is what I'm getting right now. And I feel like this is what you guys are both in the midst of with the Hermit card and the Temperance card and your energy and the Four of Swords and theirs. Again, I feel like they've gone through some choppy waters, and I feel like they're having this, if this is somebody that you already know, I feel like they're going through this, like, kind of in the midst of their turmoil, they're wanting to take action towards you because they remember that feeling good. Okay, so unfortunately, if we go back towards somebody that felt good before we're healed, we'll end up causing more pain that we need to heal from, and it will just be one of those hurt people situations, okay? Alrighty, let me get more on the outcome here. I don't feel like these are going to be very popular readings today, and it's not my job. It's not my job to be popular. The creator just, I saw the Three of Wands again. This is something that has taken some serious time and serious integrity. Like, you don't get to your blessings, your true blessings, any other way. So you've been integral, you've been patient as it comes. Both of you they have the Strength card. Could be dealing with a Leo, a Sagittarius, a Virgo. Sagittarius quite strong. Any earth sign. I'm taking those because they popped out so soon. The Eight of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. So in the outest come of them all, the Six of Wands, I like to, it's the last card. I love the last card. I like the first card and the last card are pretty strong cards, and then the overarching energy is the strongest for me in a reading. The last card, the final outcome is, this is the final outcome. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry, that came through and it's not even the right words, but I'll link the real song in the description box below for you. The Six of Wands. This is going to be victorious because of your diligent work, your patience, and your willingness to battle all of your own demons separately and alone. You know, when we try to kind of sign people up to face our demons with us, because we don't want to face them alone. They're not fun to face, whatever they are, our egotistical desires, whatever they are, the things we've been set here to overcome in this lifetime, they're terrifying, they're awful, and especially when it's something simple like self-doubt. People don't get it, they can't see that on the surface, so they're like, well, just do it. But they don't have to face that sort of fear of failing or whatever it is. They haven't been built with that obstacle, right? So I feel like against all obstacles here, you guys are going to come out against all odds victorious. And I do feel like, especially if you've had a lot of people saying that you're crazy for feeling this way about this person, or you're crazy for whatever it is. People love to tell people, well, that doesn't even make sense. F them. F all your naysayers. They get to watch you make it make sense in the outcome here, okay? I promise you that if you do the diligent work, that your victory is coming in any form. I'm not going to promise you that somebody from your past is coming back that you love, but I will promise you that the person that is for you will come to you, or you know, the creator will send the person that is for you into your future if you do all the work that you need to do on yourself and you heal yourself up and you feel, basically, if you feel all that pain, which I feel like you're doing with this Temperance card and the Hermit card here. If you do all that work, your blessings are coming in the form of, you know, if you thought this person, you know, that you had in mind was a strong connection, but it's not the one for you, the one that is for you will feel stronger, better. It will be the one for you. You'll know that, right? So irregardless, it does say here that in the end you will come out victorious, and I do feel like there's a little bit of, again, I always get this card in your guys' readings, and I always feel like it just means that you're kind of doubting what because you don't have any 3D confirmation is what I'm getting. Is like, you've done all the work, you've done everything you need to do. What's going on, God? Have you forgotten about us? We've done everything you asked, and we've been really what we would like to call kind of obedient, is what I'm getting right now. But I don't see anything. I don't see any of the results, is what I am feeling off that Eight of Swords with her blindfold. And really just kind of doubting that your own intuition was correct about what's coming in your future. Your intuition is always correct, let me just tell you that, but there is this point of not putting a 3D outcome on anything, so that whatever the Creator has in store for us, you know, is, so we're not putting a cap on anything. No limitations, okay? I do feel like we're holding on to some sort of, with the Four of, to something egotistical. Usually I feel like that is our doubt. It can be just our self-doubt, but all of that is being ironed out in whatever way. Commitment. You dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. Amen. That is the way to get to all your blessings, is to be truest to youest. Okay, that's the only way to get there. If you start trying to be true to everybody else's belief systems, you're going to fulfill them, but you're not going to fulfill you. And you are the only person that your job is, the only job you have here is to fulfill yourself. Okay, so it's about just doing whatever feels the rightest to you, and then you can never lose. It's like, again, you might lose people that don't believe in the same things as you. Oh well, that's okay. Like, they're not everybody's meant to fit in with our in our lives. Anyways, I love you so much. I will see you guys next week. Mwah.